Good counter. I'm your host, Roddy Too Good. Let's get it, man. Oh, NXT, man. NXT, they came back with another banger, man. Like, yo, people need to accept that NXT is definitely like one of them companies that's definitely always gonna give us a show. And number one reason why is because they actually be wrestling. Like, that's what happens. This is what happens when you have entertaining matches. This is what happens when you have people actually going out there and trying to wrestle and trying to entertain the crowd. You get good pay per views. Like this is like I don't understand what people be saying. Like and then like this, perfect example. Now people are loving this thing, and not only are they loving this thing, it's very interesting in what's happening right now because they saying oh, I don't even watch NXT, but I just love the fact that it was just entertaining and things like that. We don't care about the storyline. Now hold like be careful what you say because when we talk about other companies when they put on good wrestling matches, we care about the storyline over there. I'm just letting you know. I mean, let's get into the review, man. Y'all don't want to hear me defend AEW, but let's just get in, let's just get into the review, man. Now, first match, XCM and Nathan Frazier versus Chase U. This was an amazing match. This was a fire match. Yo, they came out there and they performed. They left it all out there for the crowd, and XCM and Nathan Frazier got the win. And Ridge Hollins he turned on Chase U. He beat him up bad. He put Chase through the table, or he slammed him on the table. We know tables don't. The announcer tables don't break no more. I don't know what happened. Maybe they maybe they figured like, man, we tired of breaking these damn tables. We just gonna make them sturdy now. So yeah, this was a fire match. I love the turn. It's funny because we've been waiting for a heel turn in the main roster for mad long, especially with SmackDown, and NXT gave us that. So it's just funny that happened. So moving on, we had Kalani Jordan versus Wendy Chu. This one was a good match as well. I feel like Kalani definitely showcased it all her athleticism, her talent. Wendy as well. She did her thing as well too. Like this was a very solid match. I can't get mad at it. Kalani, she came up with the win. I like to see where they go with her, like, cause she's definitely talented. She's definitely very entertaining to watch in the ring. So I definitely want to see more of her. I know she has the what's that, the North American Women's title. So it's dope that they definitely listen to the fans and got a women's mid card for the WWE. Hopefully the main roster picks up on it and they do the same. Hopefully. But we know like people with these title things, they were always too many. It's like fam. Get the belts, man. The belts like the belts make things like more dramatic and more it makes things better because you're actually going for something. So just I hopefully the main roster gets their women's mid card belt so we could showcase some talent that's really dormant over there. But yeah, I really did like this match, and I definitely liked her performance in it. Wendy Chu definitely was a person for a good match for her, and they definitely did their thing, man. Shout out to them. And we have next we had Obafemi versus Tony D'Angelo. Listen, like I watch NXT. Tony D'Angelo is definitely one of my favorites because every time I see him, he always puts on a good match. Definitely, I feel like in the last couple months or weeks, like he's definitely like not been in the spotlight as much as when I first started watching NXT. But every time I see him in the ring, he's definitely putting on the show. And Obafemi is definitely somebody who should be a future star. He should be somebody who the main roster when they get him, they definitely should like. Hopefully, if they book him right, he definitely should be somebody that is just a amazing heel. And if they were smart, they would put him on SmackDown since they don't have no heels over there. So it's like I don't know when he will get called up. I don't know, and I don't even know when. I think he really should be going for the title for real soon. because he's been dominant as the North American champion. So I don't know. But I mean, I don't want things to move too fast because I understand like when things move too fast for NXT talent, usually somebody drops the ball. But yeah, this was a firefighting match. Definitely something like Tony D'Angelo is somebody who he made it not like a squash match. He's definitely somebody that was a good opponent for Obafemi, but Obafemi just was too much for him, and he got the win. But shout out to Tony D'Angelo, shout out to Obafemi. That was a fire match, man. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. This is dope. Every time, I promise you, every time I see Tony D'Angelo in the match, he's doing his shit. I mean, like he be losing something a lot, but he's definitely somebody who could be like you could get over with because he's just a person who, when he's in the ring, he definitely does his shit, bro. But next we had Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker. This was a solid match as well, man. Jada Parker, she definitely did her thing. Roxanne, she was doing good too, but I feel like Jada Parker definitely was doing better, as in like showing off her talent and showing off she had a real good move set. I love the way I just love the way like how she could just do different things. You know what I'm saying? Roxanne Perez, she definitely did good as well, but I feel like Jada Parker she was the dominant one in this, and I really thought she was gonna get the win. I was tight, but I understand, I understand. But Jada Parker, she's definitely on the come up. I wouldn't be surprised if she probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Jada Parker next match was a versus Kalani Jordan for that title. So shout out to them. But after this match, it was over. It was like a little surprise. Somebody came out to address or approach Roxanne Perez, and it was Julia. Julia is a star from New Japan scene. She came in and she like, I guess she's definitely gonna fight for the title next, and people even saying that she probably win the title. She probably take the title off of Roxanne Perez when they switch channels, when they go to CW and things like that. It would not surprise me. We all know WWE when they first go to a new network, they always want to do something big and huge. So we gotta look out for that, man. We definitely gotta look out for that. I wouldn't be surprised though. Like, and I definitely looking her up. She's definitely a super talent. Now the thing with her is the language barrier, but I don't think that really matters with NXT because NXT they focus on wrestling a lot. So I think everything should be good, man. So that's probably going to be the next. I promise you, that's going to be the next match when they go to CW. Julia versus Roxanne Perez. So we're going to have to look out for that. But shout out to them, man. That was a good match. Then we get to the main event. Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry with Trick Williams as the special guest referee. This was a solid match, man. I can't lie, man. Ethan Page at first, I was like probably kind of hating on Ethan Page. I can't lie, especially because he beat Trick Williams. I fuck with Trick Williams, but Ethan Page, like his character and his like thing, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to like it. Like, yo, all ego, like a person like to where you always gotta appreciate the unrealistic heels, like the people who walk around they're heel, but they don't really even believe that they're heel. They believe that they're a good guy and they're actually doing, like, you know what I'm saying? But especially with Joe Hendry as well, his character is just like all world right now. So it's like this was a good match. I love that it wasn't too many shenanigans with Trick Williams. I mean, it was something here and there, but it wasn't nothing major to where he got in the way of either of them winning the thing. So I appreciated this match. This match was dope. I don't know when somebody's gonna put a bet on Joe Hendry, but I think it should be soon, just so we can see see him in that position of being like the top guy with a belt. I don't know if it's gonna be I don't know, TNA, should they do it first, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually, what's gonna happen is he's gonna be NXT probably full time or WWE full time. So eventually, it's gonna happen. So we gotta see. I just want to see him being like the top priority in the company with a belt and him being a man and people coming after him, and just I want to see his character in that light. But other than that, solid pay-per-view. NXT, they usually put on solid pay-per-views. We just gotta be real. They always put on solid pay-per-views. Why? Because they actually be wrestling. Let's just say that for real. They actually be wrestling sometimes. Like that's what happens. But comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Come join the family, man. Peace.